Okay, we're playing Green Growth today, and this does not look that good. Just give me a whole crap little land and a little bit of pump, but I don't really want to mulligan. Could be worse, I suppose. Hopefully it'll draw into a creature. Nissa's Pilgrimage is pretty good. Windswept Heath will be pretty good to help thin things out, so let's see how we do. I have to apologize for my voice. I've been sick for a long time, and yeah, it's pretty awful. Alright. Terrarion. I actually love that card a lot. I'm interested to see what this guy's doing. Ugh, another land, okay. Windswept Heath, I suppose. Go. Okay. And go. So I like Terrarion because it's basically like you can pay 2 and draw a card later. So yeah, pay 2 mana in any combination of colors, and then when you pay it, then you also, it's basically like you get to fix some mana for a turn, and you also draw a card off of it. So it's not too bad. I actually liked it a lot in pre-release. Okay, so a whole bunch of artifacts. And I forgot to draw. I forgot to crack this. I always do that. It just bothers me a lot. Alright, let's do it now. Since I don't have anything to cast anyways. Let's go Canopy Vista and then Sunpetal Grove and go. Okay, so let's see, what's my opponent doing? Ghost Quarter, Lotus Bloom. Okay, so he's ramping mana like crazy. What's he doing? Thoughtcast? Is he playing Affinity? Like a sort of budget Affinity? Alright. Okay, well, let's see what we can get down here. Let's throw down Always Watching. Okay, and hopefully we'll draw into a creature soon. Okay. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. I think I'm just too slow this round. That not drawing any creatures in 5 turns is really hurting me quite a bit. And my opponent's ramping mana like crazy. Or he's at least fixing mana. Okay, Grinding Station. What's this Grinding Station do? So he's going to try and mill? Okay, interesting. Interesting sort of a mill deck then. Okay, so Terrarion. Okay, that's interesting. I've never seen this one before. Okay, so I think what he's going to try and do is use Grinding Station, sacrifice artifacts to them, and then use the things like Terrarion to draw extra cards and try and mill me out all at once. Path to Exile is pretty useless after this, so let's go Sunpetal Grove, cast, Nissa's Pilgrimage, thin out my library, get rid of some of the lands in there. All 4, oh, not all 4s, but okay, and go. I think I'm depending on what he's trying to do, I might lose this one, but I think I'm favored for the next one. Alright, because I've got so much artifact and enchantment hate in my sideboard. Well, the enchantment hate really doesn't help, but the artifact hate does. So, you know, I think that it might be favored, but we'll see what happens, depending on what his strategy is. Okay, so my opponent's thinking. I'm very curious about this deck. It's kind of neat. So he technically only has 3 mana out, and that's it. Okay, Alpha Authority is nice, but still can't do anything. I just need a creature. Come on. It's like the odds of not getting a creature by this point is actually very slim, but you know, it happens, I suppose. All right. So Lotus Blooms gonna give him some mana. Okay. Alright, so now he's got a whole crap ton of mana. So he could mill me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, I think you could sacrifice yourself, so 6. So he could mill me for 18 cards this way. Okay, so he's got 3 mana, 4. He's probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm just playing all the lands and nothing else. Luckily, I've got a path here. If he puts a creature down, I can do something about it. Alright, so what's he going to put down? Probably another artifact of some sort. Card Clan Ironworks, yeah. Okay, so opponent's just playing a whole crap ton of artifacts. I suspect that he's probably going to... Okay, so sack Terrarion, draw a card. He's looking for something. Man, this is like the worst. The worst draws for me ever. And so he's not able to kill me. Then it's kind of bad. So is he trying to mill me right now? No. Okay. What's he looking for? He's getting mana, looking for something. Okay. Okay, I thought that he was going to build up a whole ton of cheap artifacts and then just sack them all to the grinding station to mill me out. But I guess that's not what he's doing. Okay. So, let's see, what's he doing? 7 mana up. Okay. Just waiting for some weird combo to... Okay, yeah, so it milled me for 3 more lands. Okay, thank you. Since I don't really need any more lands. Man, that means my next 3 draws were all land. Like, come on. The odds of this are just ridiculous. Okay. And then, yeah, nothing. Another land, Ghostly Prison. Okay. I'm almost thankful that he's milled me like that. Okay. I have no idea what my opponent's trying to do. It just looks like he just destroyed his own board state for... And all he's got is a whole bunch of mana. Okay, so he's probably going to spend that mana on something. Looks like something big. What is it, face reward? Oh, okay, interesting. Are you serious? Are you serious? Alright. Let's see, O-Ring. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay, so... Like, why would you do that? You already won. Just pass the turn, man. Okay, so... He already milled me. Like, I think he's just trying to win more. Alright, so go throw all your stuff onto the stack. And then I'll just Oblivion Ring your grinding stations. And then hopefully that'll end the turn. Actually, I don't want to do that. I'm going to make him play all that out. Alright, just waste even more time. Again, like, why do I have these matches? Oh, so frustrating. Last night with the person that just dropped over time in the last match, and then this one where, you know, this guy's just, like, taking forever to mill, and once he's won, he doesn't even pass the turn, so... Like, okay, so we'll... I don't know. I'm gonna make him waste all his time with grinding stations, so I'll take, I don't know, Terrarion. Okay, and another Terrarion. Okay, so go ahead, mill me for more. It'll take you a lot more time. Are you serious? Even Icar Wellspring? Like, he's still playing. What's he doing? Alright, well, here we go. Okay, draw a card then. Alright, well, let's see if you need all 13 minutes to pull off your win next time. Especially if I can pull off the win in the second game. It's going to be really hard for him to pull off a win in the third game, especially if he's playing like this. Okay, so discard your cards. It'll probably take him like an hour to do this. He's probably carefully considering which card to remove. For real, I think he really is carefully considering which card to remove. Okay, one more. Oh, this is just the worst. Alright, well, let's go to sideboard. Okay, so he has no creatures, so let's see. Path to Exile is not necessary. Let's see what else. Ghostly Prison, not needed. Leyline of Sanctity in. Back to Nature, I think, destroys all enchantments. No, so I'm going to use Sundering Growth. And definitely Pithing Needles. Alright, so got to get rid of two other things. O-rings might come in handy. Let's go down. I don't think he has anything to get rid of my creatures. But let's go down Rancor. And, oh no, actually, let's leave that in. And, maybe the two Always Watching. Alright, let's see what happens here. Hopefully I start with a Leyline in hand. If I start with a Leyline in hand, then he's toast. I'm tempted to try and mulligan until I get it, but with only 4 cards, it's super unlikely. Okay, Pithing Needle, there we go. Alright, so mulligan to 6 cards. No, I will keep this. Okay, so grinding station is the thing I have to worry about. Alright, so let's see, I will start off with a forest. And go. Okay. I could play that Pithing Needle, but I don't want to tip my hand to him too quick. Okay, so opponent plays a Ghost Quarter, Lotus Bloom, okay. Getting some mana, Terrarion. Passes priority, okay. Good, I will play, well, I can't play anything else right now, so let's play the Pithing Needle. Okay, so Pithing Needle. targeting... What is it I want to target here? Grinding station. Okay, there we go. And go. So unless he has some artifact removal, it's going to be very difficult for him to get rid of that. And then if I can drop a ley line, then that'll be it for him. Okay, so another Ghost Quarter coming down. Terrarion, okay. Okay, and go for me. Alright, so we'll go Forest, I guess. Play Nisa's Pilgrimage. Thin my deck a bit. Grab 2 forests. Throw 1 down. Okay, go. Okay, I think I'm favored here with that pithing, especially with that pithing needle down and how slow my opponent's playing. I think I'm seriously favored to win this one, but unless he's got something that can just blow up that artifact, he can't do anything. Okay. Okay, so Prophetic Prism, alright. Okay, so what's my opponent gonna do? Pass the turn. Alright, Scoot Mob. Sweet, and I've got 5 lands. Alright, so Scoot Mob in. Alright. Opponent scoops it up. Alright, I think I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to go back with the same thing here. So, I've got just so much hate against what he's trying to do. So I've got Pithing Needles out and Leyline. If I can drop a Leyline in turn 1, like, if I got one, that'd be great. So if I can drop it right before, like, in my opening hand, then he'll probably just scoop again. This is one of the problems of decks like this one. It's clever, but the problem is that he doesn't really have any secondary win condition. So as soon as you do something like that, you take care of his primary win condition, he just can't do anything else afterwards. If I were him, if he's got artifacts, I'd put in at least like a Steel Hellkite or something like that to sideboard in. But we'll see what he has. He's probably got something there. Mana Gorger, Leyline. Oh, I'm keeping this for sure. I got Pithing Needle and Leyline. Keep. I almost hit Mulligan by accident. Leyline of Sanctity out. Alright. Alright, so go ahead. You cannot target me with Grinding Station. Okay, you can have Terrarion. Okay. And let's go Forest? No, we'll go Swarmyard, tap, Pithing Needle, targeting Grinding Station. Okay, so if he takes care of 1, he's got to get rid of my enchantment and my artifact. Okay, I had actually wanted to, in the last game I delayed playing Pithing Needle, but then I realized he was playing blue, so he might have actually some counters, and so that's why I decided to play it early on here. So let's see if this Glass Cannon deck can actually beat me now. Okay, does he have something to bounce that back, or something that he can do? Prophetic Prism, sure. See if he's got a secondary win condition here. Okay, next turn I'll drop the Vine Lasher. Oh, Sundering, another Sundering Growth. Okay, the problem is I just don't have the mana for it right now. Okay, so all my hate's coming into hand, but I need another mana to get it. Okay, so can my opponent do anything against this? So does he have a secondary win condition that I didn't see? Okay, Ichor Wellspring, that's fine. Draw your card. He's only got 8 minutes left. Okay. Swarmyard. That, well, that's okay. I can get Mana Gorger out, which is good. Okay, and swing with Vine Lasher. And go. Okay, so yielding. Okay. Okay, yeah, get your... Okay, so I'll add my counter to Mana Gorger. Okay. I just need another colored land. Thoughtcast, okay. I'm going to just auto-yield to Mana Gorger. He's going to pump up Mana Gorger huge. I'm not sure if my opponent has realized that Leyline of Sanctity and Pithing Needle basically make it so that his grinding station can't target me. So he's got to have a way to get rid of these. So you can't be the target of spells or abilities, yes. Okay, yeah, cast away. Okay, Mana Gorger is going to probably one-shot you with all the stuff you're going to cast this turn. Okay, so... Alright, so that first match, the first match was just really, really painful. But as I predicted, the second and third match after sideboarding are very, very favorable for us. Especially because he played so slowly, and he even tried to do win more, which is something I've talked about before. Where they already won the game, but they kind of want to show off, and so they're just playing to win more to kind of show you what they can do. But in doing that, he wasted a ton of his time, and so now my opponent's just kind of stalling out. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's just waiting to time out or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. These Glass Cannon decks just aren't very good when they're like this, because if your opponent has an answer to your win con, then you are pretty much screwed. Like, you just can't do anything against it. I'm just gonna pause here until my opponent actually responds, so you don't have to watch me just waiting, but I'll come back. Okay, so my opponent's come back, and he's got 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Alright, well, there's not that much more I can do, so let's just throw another Mana Gorger down. Okay, pump up my other Mana Gorger. Okay, alright. And swing for 7. Alright. So here we go. Opponent's turn. What's he going to do? Now he's got 3.5 minutes to try and beat me down, or try and do something. I don't think he can do anything. As far as I can see, his deck doesn't have anything at all. One thing he might try and do later is use Ghost Quarter to destroy a Swarm Yard, but that'll actually help me by letting me get another green. Then I can cast all my other stuff. So, okay, he's looking for something. Okay, so he's going to pay Krark-Clan's Ironworks, okay. Okay, that's the priority to me, so I can accept. Alright. And go. Okay, Terrarion, looking for something. Probably looking for his grinding station. Okay, so he's got a ton of mana. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try and use what's that spell to bring all this stuff back. Try and draw more cards. Yeah, go ahead. But I don't know how that's gonna help him. Getting all his stuff back will give him mana and card draw, but I don't think he actually has anything that can actually help him. Open the vaults. Okay, yeah, sure. Put it all back in. Okay. Got everything back. You're looking for cards. How are you going to win, though? Alright, so draw more cards. That's fine. Draw a card. I don't think he has anything that can get rid of both of these, Leyline and Pithing Needle. Okay, so looking for more. Alright. And he only has about a minute and 45 seconds to do it. This took him essentially, the whole, like, half of his time last in the first round. So let's see, what's he got? Okay, so I think that my opponent's going to have a really hard time winning this turn, or this game. Next turn I'll be swinging for, okay, a lot. Sure, throw your stuff back. Okay. 1 minute. This is, again, like a terrible way to win. It's painful to play like this. But, like, I'll take the win, but really. Alright. Alright, so go ahead. Play it again. I just want him to get his grinding station out so he can realize that he can't do anything with it. Okay. Alright. So next turn I'll be hitting for at least 14. So yeah, if he passes, I'll be hitting for lethal. Sorry, computer froze, had to restart. Yeah, if you didn't take like half your time in your first round, in the first turn, or first matchup, then, you wouldn't be in this bind. Ugh. I don't think he can win this anyways. So, okay, yeah, get a Terrarion out. Okay, I'm not sure if he even knows that, like, he can't win this game. Okay, not just with time-wise, but just with the effects I have on the battlefield. Alright, well, good game. Well, that's another painful victory. I don't know why. Maybe this green growth deck is just cursed to play against decks like this. But anyways, hope you liked watching the video. I'll try and shorten things up a bit if I can by increasing the time on slow play. And then, but anyways, I hope you do like the series. I'll try and find better matchups. But anyways, in the meantime, take care and I'll see you next time.